All right, folks, today we have a 2006 Buick Lucerne, and first things first, let's start it up. Okay, as you can see there, it starts right up. Okay, let me get, okay, so you can see some of the, there we go, the warning lights, and we'll get to those in just a second. All right, so there's our odometer again, 2006, 161,593 miles. It does have the traction warning light and the ABS light on. Also, check engine light is on. As you can see with our fuel gauge, it does not work. So that's what that check engine light. It's the fuel sensor in the gas tank. I spoke to my mechanic. He says you can get at it through the trunk, actually, so you don't have to drop the tank. So that's what that light's for there, okay? Next thing we're going to check out is all of our power options here. We got a lot of equipment in this thing. We'll just do the simple stuff first. Windows. Okay, our passenger window on this side does work, but sometimes it gets caught, and it's a pain to get back up, so I'm just going to leave it up for now. See this one, no problem. And I'll swing it all the way around to the other side. No problem there. Okay, and we're going to do our power mirrors. Alright, you can see that moving there. Alright, swing it to the other side. And no problem there. Of course, we do have a sunroof. Whoops. Alright, so there's our sunroof, all the way open, all the way closed. And then the vent mode as well. Alright, so there's our sunroof, all the basic stuff, horn, let me do that again so you can hear it. Alright, wipers. Okay, as you see we do have cruise control, and it looks like radio control there. Also, heated memory seats, power seats as well on the driver's side. Let's fire up our radio. And tune, where's tune?
Might is
there's some music for you. Alright, so there's our radio there. Okay, as you can see, automatic as well. Alright, and that's probably not much of a surprise to anybody. Alright, so let's hop out and have a look at the motor. Make sure I don't lock myself out, so put the window down. Alright, V6 motor, and I'm just going to be quiet and let you guys listen. Alright folks, so there's a look around the engine compartment. Now here's a look at the hood itself. Alright. So let me close that. And next thing we'll get to is, if I can find my little gizmo here, tread depth on our tires. You can see we do have nice shiny alloy wheels. Alright, so I found my little gizmo. Alright, it looks like we got pretty good tread here on this one. Yeah, right at 9/30 seconds on the front tire here. Okay, there's a shot of our wheel. Alright, and 8/30 seconds on the back tire. Alright, 5/30 seconds on this rear tire, and then on our other front tire here. Okay, we have 9/30 seconds, so we have two almost brand new tires on the front, it looks like. Alright, so now let's check out the interior of the vehicle. Leather seats. Okay, here's a shot of our dashboard, center console there. Alright, here's our door jamb. Alright, and the door panel here. Just want to show that these two switches don't work right here. And down low. Alright, and let's have a look at the the rear seat. See nice leather seats in good shape there. Floor and floor mats in good shape as well. And here's our door jamb. Okay, and the door panel you can see is in good shape, and the door itself. Alright, let's head to the trunk. Alright. There's our trunk space. Let me back up and give you a better view here. And there's our tailgate. One thing to note real quick is regarding that sensor. That's the access point right there where you can get at it. That's what our mechanic said. So I just want to point that out to you there. Okay, he said it's pretty easy to get at since they have that access there. Alright, so let's go around the bottom of our tailgate. Okay. And our rear seat here. Our door jambs. Okay, door panel and the door itself. You can see a little bit of rust down there. Alright, and you see some wear and tear here on the driver's seat. Alright, let me back up and show you the power seat. As you can see, it's moving back there, forward. And we can move the seat forward and back, or the top part of the seat forward and back as well. Alright. There's a shot of our floor and floor mat. You see pretty good shape there. Alright, stick that back in there. Here's a shot of our door jamb. Good shape there. And our door panel, of course you got your power seat and heated seat controls there, and then obviously window power mirrors, that kind of stuff right there. Here's a shot of our door, and down low. Alright folks, so that is the interior. Let's look at the exterior of the vehicle. Alright, so here's a far away shot. You can see it's like a green-gray color. Got a little accent there in the front fender. Here's a shot around the wheel well. We're looking pretty clean there. Good shape on the front. Let's head up to the top. You see, it looks like they used to have one of those covers that went around the front, like a bug shield that went around the front of the sunroof. Must have taken it off. Alright, so there's a shot of our roof and the top of our doors here. A little spatter of mud just got smacked up on there. Alright. Shot down low. Alright, you do see a little bit of rust down here. Okay, let's get to the back of our fender here. Looking pretty clean down low, and then into the wheel well. Alright. And let me back up and give you a good corner shot here. See, we're in pretty good shape, nothing busted up, taillights looking good. Alright, here's a shot of our trunk, the top of it. And here's a shot down low of our bumper. Alright, which you can see is in pretty good shape there. Alright, let's head up top again to our roof. Alright, you see wheel well looking good, looking down low on the fender there. Looks good. Alright, here's our rear door. And down low here. See, we're all nice and clean there. So overall, really clean body, maybe one little patch of a little bit of corrosion. Other than that, we're looking pretty clean all the way around. Maybe a little dent there, nothing major. Alright, so let's get a shot. That's our front, the hood. A couple little chips in there. Alright, see nice shiny headlights. Alright, and I'll get you a shot down low here. See, there's a little bit of, the paint's been faded, discolored there a little bit. Alright folks, so that's it. 2006 Buick Lucerne 4-door sedan, and now we're going to take it out on a quick test drive. Alright folks, so now we're going to take this 2006 Buick Lucerne out on a quick test drive. Let's start it up again. Even after it's been warmed up, starts right up, no problem. So we're going to put it in gear here and head out on the road. Alright, so there we go, all the way up to about 55 miles an hour. As is pretty typical with the Buicks, it's got a really nice ride, you know, nice and smooth, pretty quiet. And like I said, a lot of these Buicks are like that. The ride is always really nice. Alright, and with the bigger car, the bigger motor helps, gives you a little bit of power, so we got plenty of power. Alright, so we're coming up to the turnaround spot. Just give it a little bit of extra brake here, and you can see it brakes nice and straight, no pulsation. Brakes feel pretty, pedals feels pretty firm as well. All right, that's pretty. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on the way back. Alright, and there we are again, nice and easy, all the way up to about 55 miles an hour. Okay. Alright, so we're going pretty straight down the road. Maybe it pulls a little bit to the right here. Alright, as you can see, hands off the wheel, we're going a little bit to the right. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is check our braking system and see how they work. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off into a little patch of gravel here. Just stand on the brakes. Alright, so we stopped in a straight line, which is good. It didn't feel like the anti-lock brakes kicked in. We kind of skidded there at the end instead of the anti-lock brakes kicking in, but that's probably why the light's on. Alright, like I said though, the brake pedal was firm. We stopped in a straight line and there wasn't any pulsation. The only issue being is that it did feel like we did skid a little bit at the end, and we're not supposed to do that. Okay. Alright, folks. All right, so like I said, good running car and always a good ride in these things. We actually have a Buick that we use to drive. Sorry about that, folks. I just hit the wrong button there. Just saying, we have a Buick that we use to drive around in, and the same kind of situation. Car runs good, and it's just a nice, smooth ride. So same thing with this one. This one's actually a lot nicer looking. That's got the old style body. And I actually like the color. It's not silver. Normally these things are always silver. Kind of nice to see it be a little different for change. All right, so if you're looking for maybe another car, a lot of times, I said this on the car we did recently too, it's a bigger car, so if you're a bigger person, sometimes even if you have a son or daughter who's, you know, tall, really, really tall, this would be a good choice just because it's got a lot of space, you know, and it's pretty adjustable as far as the seat and the steering wheel and everything go. All right, folks, so that's it. Again, 2006 Buick Lucerne. Thanks for watching, and we hope to hear from you soon.